we're good at. Luocha is finally out, and these are my stats. I'll just give a sheaf through. I got almost 4,000 attack. My traces aren't massive because I ran out of resources, but my relics look like this. I'm using the Musketeer 2-piece set and a Passerby 2-piece set. I think this will be pretty good, and I'm using the attack percent. Basically, the brain dead spam attack percent. And let's see how he does in Memory Chaos. Here we go. We have the first fight. Let's just fight a horse guy first before we get dominated by Kafka. My favorite activity in a sunny afternoon. Time to murder you. Sampo's technique where you just chuck a bomb at their face is just the funniest technique of all time. But here we go. We're gonna start with practically nothing. But the idea behind this team here is to be as fragile as I possibly could, while trying to like put a lot of like damage in here. So we got Sampo and a support and a debuffer. So this is usually like a really dangerous team here. But I happen to believe that Luocha's ability to heal that much, I think I'll just be fine. But we'll have to see though. And man, I've never used Bronya like ever. I don't really like to use Bronya because I don't even know why. But now that I'm using Bronya with Wolf, gosh dang, I broke the entire team. Turn 1, yo. Alright, hit me, yes. They locked on Bronya, but I'm pretty sure I could cleanse this Luocha. I am going to attempt that. But firstly, do I need Impale? I don't need to Impale. I'll just use a basic here. And I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, because Luocha has damage as well, so I could technically just push Luocha here to then do this. This will actually help Luocha do even more damage, and he can deal some damage too. That's like pretty impressive, you know what I mean? So I can do restore here. This will also dispel, right? Oh, it doesn't? Ah, I guess it's the Windshear Horseman that you can dispel the Windshear of, but not this guy. Let's find out. We have the ult right here, and we're gonna use it right away. It should do decent damage all. There we go, 18k on total. That's pretty good. Can you beat that, Sampo? You can't. Not even close. Well, I mean, he had Bronya's buff, so I just do this, and as I do this, every time I hit them, like, look at this. Every time I use any skill, anything at all, if I hit them, and there's this field on the screen right here, I can do anything, I get a heal here. It's 900, yo. And wow, I really just did 32k dot. Wait, that's impressive, no? Gosh dang. Right, I'll use this technique here. I don't even know what it does. Either way, let's shoot you, dude. Right, we just start. Oh, I guess we just start with this, huh? Instantly, they have the field now, so let's just get the quantum onto Kafka right there. Dunk everything into Kafka. Boom. And continue to dunk everything into Kafka. Let's just get some of another turn. We're gonna do E again. And now you're debuffed to hell, and somehow they just keep hitting Luocha. And yo, Sample's dominated. Well, we could cleanse that, right? Ow, that hurts though. Wow. Let's cleanse that very quickly. Now, this is where usually only Natasha in the entire game could cleanse, but now that we have Luocha, and I got hit lower than like a certain amount of health. I think it's 50%. I got the heal there right away. That's Luocha's like talent, I believe. So that's pretty nifty. The moment I get low, I'll get a free heal right there. I'm gonna just use this. It's time to spam Sampo. We're gonna do the E here, break your crutter. Since I still have the field on, I don't think I could use E because I gained the Abyss Flower, but since I've got the field anyway, I don't need to use that. Let's just do the skill 1 here. And she just took 26k of Sampo damage. Oh yeah. And it'll only get worse. Sampo likes to betray his customers. Well, I mean, doesn't matter, right? We get Bronya into a heal on myself. There, and I get my ult as well with Bronya's ultimate. We could see Luocha's crazy damage here. Let's find out. How much damage does this do? And, ooh, boom! I did not crit, but it's 16k on a non-crit, on a healer. That's almost as good as my Bailu. And I'm not joking. I've done a DPS Bailu. I've switched your build. Right, we're gonna go ahead and do all my ults here. And I just realized how pay to win my team is. What? 3 5-star? Oh my god, 32k. Right, am I gonna die? Oh, not quite. Look at that. A full heal right there. But I suppose there's one weakness that I see here. If it's an AoE attack that hits your entire team, Luocha can only heal 1 at a time. So that's one of the weaknesses. It's kind of like, you know, give or take. But even then, the field is still on here. So even if I don't have a heal on him, I can just hit the enemy and I heal up that way. Look at that. Bang. I heal already. Full HP. And bang. With the final basic, we destroyed Kafka. That was not hard. Well, that's definitely because I had a full pay to win team. So let's try not to. Right, here we go. We're up against Groot. Right, let's just charge everything up, and I think we are ready. Right, here we go. Can this team that's squishy as hell, with the only sustain being March Tree, but I mean the only Barry here, he will do fine. And I just boosted him. What am I doing? I am not. I need to go to sleep, man. What is wrong with me? But it's fine. We still got Pella. My Pella's actually pretty good. Never mind. notice all my damage, dude? Oh, there we go. I mean, 11Ks. Oh my god, they're hitting Tingyun. They're hitting Tingyun, guys. The true part in my team is just Tingyun. But we can heal that up, though, so that's not a big issue. Right, so we can freeze this now with Pella, and I actually have a Pella that will gain her ult really quickly, so that's pretty fun. And look at that. My March is pretty low now, but I can just heal up if I need to. And as I heal up, I'll get the 2 stacks here, including my ult as well. So let's just do that. Bang, we'll use our ult right away. I am not sure if there's a reason to save the ult at all, but I mean, we could break the mob, so why not? Bang, 25k right there. Healer, by the way. What is Hoyoverse doing? So healer these days are just like attackers now. Like, they don't give a damn. But I think I will not do anything. Just do this into an ultimate Repella here. And as you can see, guys, I am healing up every time. And right here, it should be pretty painful. There we go. The boss hurts, kind of. But even with a counter on March, I did heal. Did you guys see that? A counter attack with March, my whole team heals up. Gosh dang. That means I don't even need to use E that much. I could just use single target now. God, that is just so handy. What? I don't even need to use my skills. Right, let's just feed Pella then. Listen to me, Pella. You need to show your enemy the weird measurement tattoo you have on your thigh. Right, we'll break this. Bang, there we go. We're almost there. Well, this is what free-to-play team usually looks like, you know what I mean? A bit slower, but nonetheless just as effective. I would say though, Luocha in this team is keeping me very healthy. I don't have to like really worry. I don't have to field anymore, which is kind of something that you have to keep in mind. The more you don't have to field, you won't be healing the moment you hit the enemy, so you gotta keep that in mind. But either way, it's not that hard to keep the field up with Luocha, especially with the skill and the ultimate both gaining a star. I mean, a flower. Oh crap, I used the wrong one. I'm actually pretty sleep deprived, so I might look like I'm stupid. Or maybe that's just me. Or let's just start with the ultimate on Luocha. We'll get the first stack of Abyss Flower here. So bam, we get a first out of 2 right there. And if anyone gets lower than 50%, it's actually good for me, but I don't think anyone will be. Let's just do Pella's ultimate here. Bang, we'll do some good damage there. Everyone's frozen, so let's double down and freeze their frozen bodies. Not sure why I'm doing that. Oh, we're good. Let's just break your ankles. Oh my, oh, we actually despelled there with Pella. Wait, why am I surprised with what Pella does? I should be surprised what Luocha does. Right, I can freeze you. That's what I'm gonna do, dude. Right, one thing as well that I realized with Luocha, he is such a good generator of skill points. Basically, I find really little reason for him to keep using his E. I just have to like use his E and use his all one time, and I will have 2 Abyss Flowers. And now I would use my E if I want to, but I technically don't need to, because I could just do a single target attack, wait for March to dip below 50, and then prop my field and everything and heal back up instantly. I don't need to use March. I have not used March's barrier at all. Think about that. Right, they hit March. I drop below 50. I proc this into my field. There we go. Full health on everyone. Gonna hit March more, but as anyone, doesn't have to, like, it's just anyone in my team. I just have to touch them, and I'll get like a 1k health back. I hate these reviving piece of crudders, man. Like, dude. Right, March is really low, but we can just use our ult here, and I'll just heal up. Look at this. Boom. Heal to almost full already. Well, if I really want to, I could do this, but you know what? I don't need to. I am just fine enough. Luocha will now do the ult, which honestly, the dispel buffs on the enemy, a lot of people underestimate how good that is. So yeah, it's pretty darn handy, and it can keep hitting March, dude. You will not reach her. And look at that, the field is still on there. So even with my ultimate, as long as I hit the enemy, I get pretty much 1/4, 1/5 of the health back. That's pretty nice. It's also something I can keep doing like non-stop. I look at this. I don't have to stop. I can just keep doing this. Bang, you're frozen now. And bang, March is not really full health, but it's not like she's in danger. And we can already, I think, almost end this. Bang, we'll use the ult on Pella. Never thought I'd see the day where Pella is the one that's solo carrying all the damage in my team. Boom. Okay, there we go. 13k on that. And there we go. Perfect victory. Right, here we go. We're gonna try this out. They've got the weakness of 3 characters, and just so happens I got 3 of each, plus the werewolf, which is basically a 4th. We're gonna ruin this guy. And I have reasons to believe, since I used March that one fight, March didn't even do much, right? So I'm pretty sure that I can just go with a glass cannon team. We don't need no March, dude. I've got 1 Luocha. That's enough for all the heals I need. Right, look at the we're gonna start with the field on the team right here. Now we'll start with just trying to kill them with the entanglement. Let's just try that, shall we? Right, they should be all dead, or one of them should be dead, or both of them is not dead. Crud. We'll be fine. They are hitting me, but I think it wouldn't be much of an issue. That should kill you. There we go. And now we move to the second phase. This is where things might get a little iffy, because this guy has a lot of bleeds, and bleeds are usually scary. But we'll find out what happens though. We're gonna lock on to Pella, which is one of my weaker units. So that's kind of worrying, but we'll see what happens. I've got the ult on Ting Yuan, but honestly, I don't know who to give it on. I guess I'll give it on Pella. Why not? Right now, all I gotta do here is to do my impair into my ultimate. Did I just do 2 ults in 1 turn? God damn. Boom. Okay. Now we have Swirl. We're gonna plant the Quantum Weakness right there into the ultimate. And this will pretty much mean that this guy's dead. I'm gonna get that entanglement right there. And I'm below 50 Luocha here. But guess what? I just healed it. Who the crud cares what you feel, man? I can either use my ultimate here, which I shall. Use my ult here, get rid of the barrier on the pesky stuff, and you know, just do damage anyway. God, dude, I hit for 29k there. And with that, I hit 2 Abyss Flower with the field now. I'm gonna use the basic here and get the, you know, almost 1k health heal on my whole team there. And everyone who just does basic will get more freaking heal as well. So we are at full HP now, not even close, and you are taking 100,000 damage. What? Man, break effect Werewolf is just too good. Are you kidding me, man? Just 100k? Not your DPS Werewolf ain't doing that. Right, I'm going to buff, I guess, Pella. I don't know. We'll do this, which is kind of a waste, but I think it's fine. We'll do the ult with Pella here, and I want, and I hope I can plant a Quantum Weakness here into an ultimate. Right, if I can entangle them, they're dead. But I also want to see how I survive. So let's just find out how we survive. I'm going to use a basic on you. And bang, they're hitting Ting Yuan, which is basically my highest aggro unit right now on my team. Don't know about it. It's just how Ting Yuan works. So bang, they're hitting Luocha now, which, well, whatever. We're still pretty healthy, right? And if anyone here drops below 50, I can just, you know, come back. So it's like, we are chilling, man. Right, now we're going to start with entangling one of you. Get wrecked. And now it is time for me to bully this guy. We'll just entangle him a bunch of times. He'll just die to entanglement. And now I got below 50. So who you'll heal? You're gonna heal Ting Yuan. But that's fine. By healing Ting Yuan, you got Abyss Flower and I got my ult too. So that's my second Abyss Flower into the field. That also does 20k damage. And now I could do E and then get my full heal. Or I could just do S1. I mean skill, basic skill, and get my partial heal. Which is good enough. Like I'll just do it like 4 times. That is good enough. So it's like, there's just no losing this, man. Wow. Right. Oh my god. Is break effect Werewolf just that busted right now? What? Right. That just means if I entangle this guy, it's over, no? Yeah, it is. That's exactly what it means. Well, I shall do that. Boom. We get entanglement. Now, we played a waiting game. You know what's bad about this? It is the fact that I have to wait. We're gonna get Werewolf the freaking ult right here. And honestly, I could target Luocha with the energy from Ting Yuan. Like, Luocha's ult isn't even bad. The damage is pretty fine. Alright, how much would this do? 11k. And you're gonna eat that 106,000, man. Oh my god. Werewolf is just crazy. Well, that being said, Luocha will be able to handle my team that's so squishy without literally any problem. This is also quite impressive. So yeah, that is my showcase for Luocha, level 80 with his own Lyco and everything. Do I have unlocked? Oh, I actually don't have this unlocked. Well, but this only increased my crowd control debuffs, which is crazy good, by the way. I don't have enough creds, actually. I don't have enough currencies. But either way, even at like level 7, level 6s, he's doing enough. And in terms of stats, I feel like full attack, well, it works. I don't know how, I don't know if like it would be do better if I go outgoing healing though. I might try that out in another video, but either way, yeah, that's like almost 4k attack Luocha. A showcase for you guys. He, I would say, a must pull, like for sure. Considering the only healer that's free is Natasha, and God knows when will Bailu come into the game or the banner. So Luocha here, you definitely need an abundance character, someone that can like just be the source of healing, no matter in what stage. It's just so good to have that in MOC as well. So yeah, that is for today. I will be posting more soon, and yeah, lately I've been like grinding pretty hard on YouTube, so I appreciate the support, guys. And yeah, take care.